Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Carlos. Today, I'm going to be going over reviewing my diet to get down to 10% body fat, which was achieved yesterday. But before getting into the subject, please hit that subscribe button, like and share. It greatly helps me with my project and the algorithm. Anyways, let's get into it. So back on the 20th of June, started this diet at around 22% body fat, substantially. I had kind of a belly there. I was trying to bulk, and the bulk got out of control. I was not eating clean at the end. It got very much out of control. And as these things happen, I woke up one day and I was fat. Like, it was just like from one day to the next. I couldn't believe it. Everything was like under control for a while. And then I knew it. Like, one day I just woke up and shit. Like, this is out of control. I had the belly. Everything was gone. Like, no definition, no abs. Everything was washed out. Fat again. So, okay, I said, this time I'm going to do it, going to do this thing right, get as lean as possible. So this is why I'm documenting it, because it's working. I'm actually doing this thing. And so to share the process and to share the insights of how this is done. So, maintaining the calorie deficit, everybody knows about that. It's no fat. It's like, do you eat quail eggs? Do you, eat a certain food, or just restrict a certain food and you'll get your results? That's such quackery. It's such bullshit. People who promote that stuff, and there's still like that stuff is out there on the internet. Just don't eat this, or do your fasted morning cardio. And it's like, man, they still don't understand that it's an energy balance. You have to eat less than what you expend. Now, to find out what that is, you're going to need a calorie tracker. You're going to need to write some stuff down. Initially, I'm not doing that now. I'm absolutely doing this by intuition, because I know exactly what my foods consist of. I know how many calories I'm eating without writing them down, but this took experience. It took time to get there. So initially, I wrote everything down. I started writing, if I went out to a restaurant, I would write, on a napkin, everything that I ate, everything. I would write everything down and then track it and then make the calculations and everything. So initially, that's what's called for. You have to track and write everything down. And then you have to weigh everything in the kitchen, right? How much rice are you going to eat? Well, I'm going to eat 150 grams. You put it on a scale, you weigh it, you put it on your plate. How much chicken? I'm going to eat 200 grams of cooked chicken. You weigh that. I mean, everything's just weighed out. So now, I'm just winging it. I know, by sight, I know how much it is. Anyways, making a long story short, yesterday, down to 10% body fat. First time I've ever been so low in body fat. So now there's kind of a conundrum there. Where do we go from there? Like the coach said, it's not really a coach. The guy who took my body fat, he's a trainer. And I said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to get as lean as possible, but I don't want to lose my muscle. The little bit of muscle that I do have, I don't want to lose it. It was a long time in building, and I know it's very easy to go catabolic. And I said, well, you got to be very careful. Eat more. Like he just said, up your carbs, up your calories. And I did, starting yesterday after he told me that. And today I'm down another pound. Like yesterday I started eating more rice, more food, and the drop continues. So today I up it again, and I up it again. I've been saying this in the last few videos. Although the few days before the body fat check, I was still pretty much on point. I wasn't really packing in food or anything like that. But now today, I'm back to eating. But the protocol remains the same in every other sense. Like I'm still lifting with my same lifting regime. I'm doing the 1 hour cardio, 4 times a week, 1 hour. I'm going to do that. I'm not changing anything at all, except increasing the carbohydrates and calories until the weight stabilizes. The other thing the doctor told me, or this trainer, is that I'm holding way too much water, and that's why I'm not looking as hard and defined as I should be, because at 10%, I should be peeled, and I'm not. I'm smooth. And he said, well, it's just the water. It's the skin water. And so he gave me some tips about how to get rid of that. Just drink more water. He said, you got to hydrate more. I told him I wasn't drinking water at night when I got up, because not only did I not want to piss all night, but, so my body weight would be down lower, my measurement in the morning. He said, no, forget that. Just drink a lot of water. And, if you need he said he recommended a diuretic, but I'm not doing a diuretic. I don't want that. So I'm not doing that at all. I'm just doing like more water, okay? So if I can get rid of the water, supposedly I'm going to look really, really lean at 10%. But I'm not stopping there. I still have 6-7 weeks to go on the diet. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue the cut. until it's finished. Like today was a kind of a dilemma. It's like, well, what do I do? I can stay satisfied at 10%, call it a day. You know, that's okay. 10%, great. I've never been. I mean, I was expecting that the body weight, the body fat thing was going to be like between 15 and 17%. Psychologically, I was like, you know, and then when he hands me the results and like, you know, lean body mass, everything is really, really good, and 10.3% body fat. And I was like, oh my, that blew my mind. I was so happy. So, and that's when the subject of why am I not looking so cut at 10%, it's water. You showed me the chart. You're holding like, it should be between 36 and 44. I'm at 54. You know, I said, why? You know, it's because of the supplements I'm taking. Yeah, that's right. Those anabolics, you know, they hold water. So he said, you gotta deal with that. You know, you just have to learn how to drink more water, excrete more water, sweat more, all that stuff. And you know, my mineral count is super high, and so that also retains a lot of water. So you know, it's something that at least I have a clear view of what to deal with, and that's kind of exciting too. So when you reach a goal, what do? Like, you know, that's a big problem. You know, you've arrived. So now what do? Well, I told myself, you're going to continue. You got to get better. You just got to get better. You're there. You're feeling good. You're feeling awesome. Your strength is through the roof at the gym. You know, you're not getting dizzy or weak or anything like that. You can do your hour cardio. Just do everything the same that has gotten you to this successful place. Just eat a little bit more. Just start upping the food. And that's, you know, hey, can't get better than that. You know, I was authorized to eat more food. So that's where I am with my journey. And so I'm just going to continue for now. So I will be continuing to post the physique updates as, you know, as I start looking better for sure. You know, the last few days I've been posting some things. Finally felt the confidence to do so. And so, you know, it's kind of unnatural for me to do that. I'm not a show off or anything, but definitely it's worth showing the progress. I mean, you know, how does a person get from point A to point B? Everybody wants to have abs. Everybody wants to be like really, you know, muscular, or a lot of guys do, you know, I guess women too. So it's not that hard. You know, it's just not that hard. What people think is hard is the discipline. It's like the easiest thing. You eat the same kind of foods every single day, day in, day out. You know, and the thing is, no cheats. There's no break in this. You know, week after week, month after month, it's the same thing. I know for some people that might seem unreasonable. I think it's unreasonable not to be able to do that. Like, really? I mean, you can't determine a course. It's not going to kill you. It's going to be good for you, and you find that hard to do. You can't pull that off. It's beyond your means to have that discipline. That for me is mind-boggling. It really is. I mean, it's just, I can't believe that people can't do that. I find it really hard to understand, you know, and I can't sympathize. If you can't find it in you to do something that is so important, like if you think this is important to you, like if you want to get something, you don't have to kill yourself doing it. Like these 9 weeks, I was never hungry. I was never like wanting for food. I was eating all the time, you know, protein and all this stuff. It's like whenever I got hungry, I'd have another meal, you know, and just go train, do that hour of cardio, do the thing that needs to be done. And every day, that Excel sheet, I'd log in a little bit less. I started at 206, and then 204, 202, 200. It's going down, 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 down. When it would stagnate, up the cardio a little bit, you know, push harder at the gym, maybe go keto for a couple of meals during that day. And that one last thought here on nutrition. Your first meal of the day is the best opportunity for protein synthesis, i.e., or ergo, you should eat as much protein as you can for breakfast. I eat about 100 grams net protein for breakfast, which is about 9 ounces of chicken and 4 whole eggs. And that's my breakfast, pure keto, after all night not eating. So get the double benefit of your low blood sugar. You know, I feel very energetic after that breakfast. It tastes so good, man, with the black coffee. I'm just so hungry at that hour. And, you know, it's got some fat in there, the whole egg and everything. It's just going, and that creates the muscle. Like, that's the best opportunity for protein synthesis is in the morning, big portion of protein, and do not snack on proteins. You don't want to be hitting your mTOR, stimulating it constantly all day long. Save it for your big meals. Big protein meals, spaced out during the day. You don't want to be snacking. If you need a snack, make it a carbohydrate or a fat snack, but not protein. I know this is counterintuitive. People have been teaching that it's protein all day. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You want to hit your total protein macros for the day, for sure. You want to hit your biggest protein macro in the morning after your fast, but your intermittent snacking, you want to do that with carbohydrates. Anyways, I'll leave it with that. God bless everybody. I love you all, and until next time.